Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Brian,
I'm Jordan.
And I'm Ty.
and welcome to the Filler Trash Podcast, where a group of nerds try to have semi-coherent conversations about anime and manga.
Nerds, maybe. Degenerates, for fucking sure. We usually discuss current stuff from a list of titles, so do be mindful of spoilers.
We try to remember to call them out when they come up, but you can find a list of what is in the episode in the description down below.
And with that, let's jump into it.
We're back for another day of Mid-Hero Academia. But you know, I want to say we're on the higher end of mid right now. You know, like it's not breaking the mid category.
It's like touching on what it used to be.
It's been low mid, and then it kind of jumped to like mid, and then now it's kind of
heading towards high mid.
Yeah, it's climbing the ladder up to high mid.
It's like
right
trying
now.
to get back to what it used to
It
be.
really
it's
is.
not there, but it's working its way. If it can keep up this sort of like forward function,
I really like this chapter, honestly.
Momentum.
I'll be honest with you, this is all some bullshit. Because number one, this is just like, this all automatically confirms that All Might's getting healed for me. There's no fucking way they're gonna let Endeavor die. Like,
I think Endeavor's dead as
Endeavor's
fuck.
dead.
I think Endeavor's dead as fuck.
dead.
I mean, no. I think he's coming.
I think
I
Endeavor's
think
gonna die a broken man,
I think
and
he's
that's
gonna
gonna
die
be the
broken.
ultimate
y'all are
end game
giving-
for him.
Y'all are giving this fucking Arthur too much credit. I don't think he's gonna do it.
I don't know.
A single kid has been fucking
Yeah, but Endeavor's an adult. It's much easier to
He's
kill
not-
off an
yeah,
adult,
it's
especially
easier
an
to-
adult that you've set up as like abusive.
He's an abusive asshole.
Yeah,
it's
like-
easier to kill him off.
But he's the best character.
Even
Oh,
though
he is
people like
absolutely.
him
I
a
fucking
lot,
love
yeah.
Endeavor.
It's
He's
easy.
the best character.
It's much easier to kill off an Endeavor that most people dislike than a Bakugo that everyone hates. It's just easier to kill.
Oh,
Endeavor.
100%. I love Endeavor, but I 100% think Endeavor's gonna die here.
Oh my god.
I think Dobby is straight up gonna murder him.
God, how great would that be?
Yeah, I hope that's what I'm hoping happens.
Something's gotta happen.
Like, because I think that's what's I here's how I
it's
see
the
this.
catalyst.
I think that's the catalyst that's gonna spark Shoto to actually, like, his quirk's gonna like evolve or go to that next level. Like, he's gonna get like a next level
that
power
evolution
up.
thing, yeah.
He's gonna get like
Here's what I think. I think Shoto's gonna die. And
Oh, absolutely
kill
not.
There's
Shoto.
no way he's going to kill
kills,
Shoto.
dude. He fucking Dobby kills Shoto in front of Endeavor.
It's not gonna happen.
You don't think it's gonna happen?
Absolutely not.
That
Now
would be fucking
you're
crazy.
giving him too
Yeah.
much credit.
I could
Yeah.
see him doing like a
That'd be
little
sick,
game
though.
and like fake out death with
Fake out death
Shoto
with
to like
Shoto,
Yeah.
to like
maybe.
break Endeavor a little bit more, but there's absolutely no way in hell is he actually killing off
No, he's
Shoto.
like top
yeah,
three.
yeah.
Well,
Shoto's
yeah.
too popular.
Shoto's way too popular.
Well, I mean, there's some fucking shows that do that shit.
I mean,
Well,
sure,
yes,
but this isn't one
is
of
not
them.
one of
Yeah,
them.
that's true.
Horikoshi is not the kid killer. That's
No,
that's
I
stuff for like
think-
Promise Neverland.
Yeah.
And even that went downhill.
Oh god. Let's not talk about that.
No.
Honestly, I
just know
think
that shit sucks.
I think Endeavor's going to die.
Oh,
And
100%.
I think that is what the catalyst will be to bring All Might out.
That's fair. I could see that.
Because right now, Endeavor is as shitty as he kind of is as like a person, and as like shit on he's getting right now. He's the Rock.
Yeah, he's the number one hero.
He's the number one hero. He's the Rock of the adult heroes right now.
Yeah.
He dies. That's when All Might comes back.
Yeah, I could see
I
that.
think that's what draws All Might.
I love this, by the way.
So, yeah, I
That
didn't-
was
This
actually really
anti-bootlicking fucking weather girl,
Yeah.
like savage.
so
Dude,
good.
I read this in like the fucking like. Y'all ever like listen to or watch an episode of the Berserk of the old '90s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fucking the intro guy, his
Oh
voice.
yeah.
yeah.
It's like mankind is fucking. You know what I'm saying?
I love
like I
this.
read that in that voice. He's like,
I
oh my god, it's the flaps of a butterfly, fucking America. Like it's so weird. Like she's like, yeah, because the fight, like obviously, is like a bunch of heat coming from Japan, and like there's like a fucking storm coming our way. Like what the fuck? Like,
mean,
Also,
but look at how hyped she is. She's just talking
Yeah.
about like the butterfly effect and like, is it the fate of our superpowered society,
Yeah.
which began with a single glowing baby, to descend into
She
utter
just-
chaos?
She
Like,
just throws a
the
middle
power-
finger to All for
the
One.
power-
yeah, bro, she doesn't give a fuck.
the power of a single
It's
man
so
could change
good.
the world. Like I mean,
Dude, she's just like straight up calling out, like she is anti-bootlicker to the fucking max.
I love
She's
that
like,
shit.
I stand firmly opposed to the government's decision. No, the world's
The world.
decision
It
to
had me
pander to him.
cracking up. Her like producer in the
Yeah.
background
He's
is like,
like,
what? What's
She went
what's
off
with
script,
the happening?
bro.
Yeah. Cut to commercial.
She's a bad
This
bitch.
bitch is insane.
yeah, but I mean, ultimately, like this is I knew this shit was coming. It's so
Yeah.
fucked up, dude.
This
Tentacle. Hey, did Tentacle Boy fucked up knocking him into that fucking shit? He hit him and fucking threw him into the hospital, right?
hit who?
The
Spinner.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah, sure.
I mean, technically, but
he didn't really
he
he was
already heading
yeah,
that way.
Spinner
He
was
just
already
hit him.
running. Yeah.
yeah.
I
But
do I will
Hit him
say
in the opposite
this chapter makes the Shoto versus Dabi we got earlier so much better in
It's a lot
hindsight.
better.
We shit on it pretty hard.
Yeah, and I did
Yeah,
because
we both did. I mean,
because
all
looking at it,
three
it was
of us fucking-
horrible.
It was horrible. Yeah,
It wasn't
fucking
great.
And like, but like hindsight, like obviously hindsight's 2020, and like I don't think this
I
like
mean, I don't think this forgives it. I
No.
think it helps explain it a little bit.
I think that
better.
there's
Yeah.
still massive problems with the main fight, like and these side fights are just less disappointing than I thought they were gonna be now.
than I wanted them to
Like,
be.
but I'm very happy because Dobby's like a character that I've been really excited to see do something. And
Yeah.
the end of this chapter,
the end of this
that
chapter
you just
I
flashed
can't
to,
fucking
yeah.
this
That's so good.
I
This
can't
is
believe she came with that.
incredible.
I can't believe she came through with fucking.
this is the
This
kind of
is
twists in
so
writing that
good.
we should be seeing and
Yeah.
expecting
this
from like
was amazing.
from a
Yeah.
hyper popular series like My Hero. This is the kind of shit that's fucking perfect.
Oh, Hawks! Fuck, I love it, dude. I
For
can't believe
for
it.
those of you at home, a portal opens up at the end of this chapter, and our boy Twice is there. It's clearly not actually Twice, obviously, but it's what's her face. Tomiko is her name, I think,
fuck.
something like that. But whatever, the old blood girl, like she's transformed into Twice, and it's fucking
Toga? Is that what
stellar.
you're
Yeah,
talking
Toga.
Toga.
Thank you.
Toga?
That's what it is.
Togepi.
Yeah, Togepi.
Togepi turned into fucking Twice.
Bloodthirsty Togepi.
And it's
Dude.
fucking perfect.
Yeah,
it's
it's fucking awesome.
so good.
And you know, one thing that I really like, I haven't given enough credit for because we've just been so fucking enamored with how awful this series has been for the last while.
Mhm.
I know it's kind of cheesy, but it feel like that's part of the reason why I like it. I really love All for One's like monologuing. I really like
Every
lot
bad
of
guy
it's
needs to
pretty-
have a monologue.
It's
It-
pretty good.
it-
Some of it's pretty good. When he
feels
called
like a-
himself the Demon Lord, I
Yeah.
was like, "Get over it! Stop jerking
Yeah.
I
yourself."
love that.
But
I love
like,
that though. I love that he says.
I love that
'cause
it's
he's like a
cringe,
child.
yeah, 'cause
he's a
he's-
cringe lord.
it
he's
feels-
such a cringy child.
If he
it
didn't have
feels
any
like
quirks, where would
classic-
he be 8chan? You know what I'm
Well,
saying? He
and
would
it-
be on talking shit.
it feels like it's very much like classic like superhero. Like he's like that's what he's pulling from like these classic like super villain monologues and
Yeah.
like I think it works really well and like I really like seeing All for One kind of getting more fleshed out and like being more than just
I like
just
that
the
it grounds him to being more human.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
makes
I
him
like that.
poetic and like
It makes
artistic
him a
in
lot
his
better
in his desire.
as a
Like
villain.
I dig it.
Death of that sad man.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking like shit like that. Like that's fuck. I love
That's
that shit.
So good.
Like he's just giving these fucking great monologues. Like that's the kind of writing that I want to see out of My Hero. And this is the kind of fucking like shit happening that I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, like this is
Like
what I've been wanting.
This is the first time in a long time where I honestly can't really predict what's about to happen.
Yeah.
Like I mean I'm
We
fairly
talked about it,
certain
yeah.
I'm
Like,
fairly certain Endeavor's gonna die and that's what's gonna bring All Might out, but like how it's gonna go down, I'm actually very excited to
Yeah.
see like what's gonna happen next.
I would
which
not-
I haven't been in a while.
I would not be
honestly.
surprised if Toga gets her revenge here too and Hawks dies. Like
I think so.
I
yeah.
think
Yeah.
Hawks is about to get killed by the Sad Man's Parade. Like
yeah, because Toga has needed something for a minute, and
Yeah.
I think this is
She had to. I feel like the next chapter is gonna be her.
yeah.
Toga.
Yeah,
And
Toga
it's gonna
as
be-
Twice.
Yeah, Toga,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be like a fucking cut to of them fighting, her fighting. Whatever
Yeah.
her fucking name is.
Or Uravity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gravity and fucking Frogie.
Oh, that's right. First she was fighting.
She was.
Froakie.
That's the thing too. Is like she was fighting them.
Yeah.
Now she's not.
We already know that. You know that outcome. You know what I'm saying? Turn the Sad Man Parade, and it's over.
Yeah.
You can't-
Yeah.
they-
You can't compete with Sad Man
they
Parade.
cannot
These kids
stop
don't
it.
have a damn thing for that.
Nah,
Yeah,
man.
they can't stop Sad
That's-
Man Parade.
Sad Man's like I just love seeing it come back because it's truly like my favorite part of this entire manga. Like is just that like his soliloquy. Like oh god, it's so good.
Yeah.
Man, I
Twice
love.
is such a good character.
Yeah, Twice. Yeah, it's absolutely fucking stellar.
Yeah, but
Let's keep the train running. Let's head on to.
Yeah, fucking-
we got
yeah.
2 chapters of Dandadan, so we'll talk about it real quick.
Oh, we have 2. Fuck.
Yeah, we technically have 2
Yeah,
because we didn't
talk-
talk last week.
Yeah,
That's right. We didn't.
Yeah, so
Okay,
we have 84 and 85. Essentially, bunch of clones at Momo's work.
yeah.
Yeah,
in
that was fucking
subspace
weird. So
and-
yeah,
The banana gobblers show
Yeah.
up.
Mana Gobblers fucking show up. Our fucking boy didn't get to fucking throw hands, which I'm very upset about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wanted him to start boxing. Damn.
he's going to. He's got to be
Yeah.
a part of the fighting
I was
force
gonna
next
say,
time.
dude, I think he's gonna feel bad about not teaching Okuran how to fight. He's gonna teach him how to fight.
That'd be sick.
Ooh, that would be pretty good.
Yeah,
'Cause,
I
like,
think he's gonna feel bad
imagine-
about it. Yeah, because he's a fucking mantis shrimp dog.
Okarun does not use his hands at all
No,
to fight. Like
but
that's
I feel like he could still
yeah.
teach him some.
What I'm
shit.
saying, like he needs to teach him how to fucking swing these
He
hands.
never
like,
uses his
Yeah.
hands. Yeah.
fucking teach him boxing. Like it's perfect. Like imagine Okarun actually develops like boxing skills with the fucking speed and footwork
Boxing
that
would
fit.
Yeah, that would act. Yeah,
Boxing
like-
would fit him really well
Yeah.
with his bobbing and weaving. He's
That's what I'm saying,
he's
like-
already a speed fighter. Yeah.
Yeah, like that, the fucking turbo granny abilities, like his footwork, like he's gonna. I would love it. I would love to see it, and a couple of mangas have already done it before, and they do it really well. But I would absolutely love to see Okarun do the Muhammad Ali shuffle on somebody,
Oh my god.
where you just
Yeah.
fucking do it to piss
Yes.
people off. Like it serves absolutely no purpose other than to confuse and annoy your opponent. Like it's fucking,
Right.
it'd be amazing.
So the banana gobblers show up. He essentially says that all these clones are actually his technology or his people.
Something like
something
that.
like
so
that.
They're all like part of the same gene pool, I guess. It's kind of like
And they have to use an iron to bring them back, or two
Yeah.
irons to bring
Yeah.
them back.
yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know. It's
They have
like,
such
the way
weird
he worded it. It
gadgets.
was like I felt like it was more like just a different kind of like how like animals are like kind of like different.
Yeah,
You know, like kind of like I guess
Like species and
variants.
stuff. Variants of
yeah, there we
themselves.
go, like a variant, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
But-
fucking crazy because like they basically they're trying to do the same shit, like take their bodies or whatever and like use them to enhance themselves, I guess, or whatever, like
Yeah.
make suits,
yeah.
if you will. And then like the iron thing fucked me out. Like what is the fuck?
Well, we've seen like 4 of their gadgets so far, and they're all like advanced forms of our technology.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
use our technology to craft weird shit.
yeah, no. I mean, I like this. This is why I like Dandadan because this
Yeah.
is gnarly. This is like
It's just
this is
goofy.
anime. It's anime.
It's
Yeah.
yeah, it's super
It's
anime.
shit. It's fucking.
Which is fucking perfect. Like
No, it's really
Yeah.
good.
I don't.
Honestly, this whole chapter is just her and him like fighting each other on a back and
The
forth.
next
Yeah.
the next two chapters are absolutely. Just,
And it's not
just
until
good.
next chapter we get the buff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Like Momo got a
Yeah.
power up. She
She got
found
a-
she did. It's
finally
not
got a
quite what
power
we
up.
expected, but
And-
she got one.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
I
I-
can still think she's getting Smiley powers though.
I think so too. We haven't resolved that, so
Yeah, it's still
Yeah.
coming. I mean,
Yeah,
like, right
she's
after this, it's
yeah,
still, it's
she's
still.
she's still right on the
she's
horizon.
out real late right
Yeah.
now.
I mean, this fight. Who knows? You know, anime time. You know what I'm saying? Fucking, who knows what the fuck that is? You know, it's
Yeah.
like this fight could be an hour. This fight could be 30 minutes.
But when
who
it
knows?
triggered, it was after 9.
Well, that's what like
when
when
this
Oh,
when this
yeah.
started, it was after 9.
speaking of anime technology, what are you guys' opinions on it? Like, do you like it? And are you satisfied if they give you any explanation, even if like in real world terms it makes no fucking sense? Or do you prefer something that's like at least somewhat grounded in reality, so that you can
No.
like make the leap and be like,
No.
okay, like it doesn't quite work that way in reality,
I
but
think
like
it depends on the IP.
that's fair.
For me, I think it depends. Like if the IP itself sets itself grounded in an aspect of reality, like let's take Jujutsu Kaisen as an example.
Sure.
Like
That's a good
take all the sorcery nonsense and everything that happens. There is a grounding in reality, and a lot of the things that even the powers that they use are generally explained on some basis based off of how reality
Yeah, like there's some
works.
kind of system.
There's
in
some
place.
system in place. So I like that for that. But in like a different IP, like let's take Bleach. I don't give a shit how the shit works in Bleach because nothing in Bleach is grounded into any sort of reality.
Yeah,
No.
absolutely.
So it doesn't fucking
It's just
matter.
bonkers.
It doesn't
No.
matter. Or like take DBZ, which went way too far, but
Yeah.
I don't care how the powers work in that because there's no sense of like they tried it a couple times and it never worked.
Yeah, it's not pulling you out of the story to like, and that's what I ask because like I feel the same way. Like I don't need the power up to have like a reasonable explanation as long as it's fucking hype. Like
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
it
like, and
doesn't-
honestly, it like just like her whole thing right now is like she uses her mental abilities to do shit.
to grab.
To grab
apparently.
stuff.
Yeah, grab stuff.
Of course, if she were to take it and put other emotions into her like mental powers, it's
Yeah.
gonna do different shit. Like, of course. But why would she think of that? Like, there's been no reason to so far.
I mean, this fight scene is great.
yeah,
I
it's
Yeah,
fucking
it's
terrific.
insane.
His choreography is just out of this world. Like
Yeah.
he does really really solid like choreography.
Dude, the fucking fact that none of these motherfuckers are showing any emotion is fucking crazy.
Yeah, they're all terrifying.
Straight face or
Dude,
smiling.
I love the fucking big unibrow.
Yeah.
Dudes. They're
Yeah,
just so
it's
fucking hilarious.
So funny.
They just look goofy. Like this
Spaceman
is
Oda hello.
it's
These
a
fucking
great
cringe
fucking Yeah, it's a great.
And
And then there's this
here's the thing, though.
terrifying
Yeah,
thing.
here's the
This
thing.
monster.
It's literally like a fucking like Dandadan is like, oh, here's a problem, here's a problem, here's a problem. It's like it's a fucking crazy. It's like
Yeah.
like it's like crazy seeing them
Just
like, deal
stacking
with
it up.
fucking these stacks of.
I feel like the author just has like a fuckload of ideas for aliens that he wants to use, and they can't all be big
just
bad. So he
stack
just
'em
like
all in.
he just shoves them
And
all into
this looks
spaces
like-
where he can find.
This looks like a some sort of like mask I've seen before. It's like
Yeah.
Yeah,
what the
definitely.
fuck is it
Well,
called?
a
It's
lot
like
of the recent aliens have taken a lot of inspiration from like ancient civilization, like
Yeah.
figures and
Or
masks,
we
and
took inspiration from them.
Possibly, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that is a very common theory of like why did they come up with these ideas, or why are ideas similar across, like the fact that
Watch Ancient Aliens.
the
y'all.
fact that
Like,
dragons exist in almost every ancient culture in the whole world and they don't talk to each
Damn,
other.
you was watching that too? I watched that last night.
Not last night, but yeah, I've
What the
seen it.
fuck? That
I've
fucked me
seen
up.
it.
Damn.
Yeah, and the fact that the
Y'all just living together and just syncing your minds.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
I mean-
Pretty sure our periods are gonna fucking.
I know, right? We're gonna end up cycling together. Honestly, the thing, like, small tangent, then we get back. The thing that always cracks me the hell up is when you talk about how if you're a devout Catholic, then you believe in dragons.
What? For real?
Yeah, because there's a saint that is a saint because he killed dragons.
That's pretty hype.
That's
He
right.
is-
Yeah.
I forget his
yeah.
name, but if you
Yeah.
remember, like, let us know. But there's a specific saint who became a saint because he killed dragons.
That's fucking sick.
So if you believe in his
Just
ability,
a fucking
to,
dragon slaying
he's a
saint.
dragon slaying saint.
That's hype.
Romans
I mean,
fucking fucked up a
yeah,
dragon
like-
too and brought it to Rome. It was
Yeah.
crazy. Like what the fuck? Like
I mean, it's something like, I mean, you know, I grew up in a religious household, so it was probably more apparent to me than it was to others. But like, you know, you start like, I grew up like my family's like my parents are like very like my dad's
Sure.
like a devout Christian, like, and so you start like learning about stuff like that and these allegories and things that they're using, like the Great Flood. Like the Great Flood's present across multiple like
Oh, yeah.
ancient religions. Like that is a
Yeah.
very common myth, and it's like, yeah, like okay, yeah, on some level, something fucking probably happened. My guess is more so like that whatever specific part of the world that this myth originated in probably flooded, and
was
they
originally much colder and
Yeah.
then flooded its ice caps.
and then they like that was the whole world to them. So they when they recorded, they're like, yeah, the world fucking flooded.
Yeah,
God
the
did this
whole-
to
the
us.
whole world flooded, and the only thing that makes sense is God did it
Yeah.
because we were bad.
Yeah,
yeah.
but yeah, like
Um,
stuff like the fucking pyramids, like it's crazy. I
It's insane
can't.
stuff.
These
Come on,
fucking
dude.
one like stones that weigh tons, like
Lots of levers.
yeah,
You
like
tell me
crazy
we got
shit.
those up with fucking wood pieces and ropes,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
And slaves.
dog. They fucking.
You know,
went-
technically, I think they proved that the Egyptians actually would have had indentured servants.
Oh shit! Really?
I mean, they were sort of like forced into it, but they got wages. There's
Sure.
like log
They did get
books.
wages.
yeah,
They
absolutely. I
had-
mean,
they had
indentured
laws.
servitude is one step away from slavery. Let's be
absolutely.
real, but like,
But they did get paid.
yeah,
so-
they're
Yeah.
better off than slaves because
Yeah.
I mean, there's an end in sight. Like
Yeah.
they're not just being forced to work for nothing at all times.
The real losers were the ones who were working for their pharaoh, and then like they built the tomb, and then as he died when the tomb was built, they were also buried with him because they had to serve his ass in
Yep.
the afterlife.
That's
as
Yep.
well.
fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sucks
But
to
back
suck.
to this shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's just a lot of fighting, and then like it's going back and forth, and then they're about to get stomped.
I
Yep.
mean, it is kind of fucked up. I mean, so they figured out that this is also a different variant.
Yeah.
Just shows up and like, hey, hold up, y'all jumping? Hold up, like fucking.
Yeah, it's a
He wasn't gonna let
completely
his homies
different
get
one.
jumped.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? So they came out and now this fucking titty monster, fucking nipples, like throwing his nipples
It's a
around.
tentacle monster.
Well, I mean, it's on his nipples, bro. It's fucking straight up.
He
I
just
mean,
shoots out of his chest,
it is
yeah.
his titties. He do be firing his titties.
Titties off and fucking transform people into
There's
more
like a different
ooga
dimension.
boogas or fucking
Fucking spear titties. Just.
yeah, fucking crazy. But
The clone blanks to us. Yeah, they're just clones of them.
my favorite part of this entire thing was fucking Little Mama.
In the next chapter, you're
Yeah,
talking about?
next
Yeah,
chapter,
when,
yeah,
yeah,
so-
we get. So in the next chapter, we get a flashback of like Momo as a kid, thinking back to when her granny was teaching her
Let's
how
talk
to
about
like,
her power
fight.
up real quick. Yeah, how she
Yeah.
got her power up. Like basically,
It's pretty
yeah,
dope.
She puts emotion into it.
Yeah.
like, it's
Yeah.
like
That's a word.
It's very similar to like Ty, you'll know this. It's very similar to even if you slip my mouth, like the
Yes.
Kodayu or whatever they have, like the power of words, like
yes, yeah,
and
like, the
using
strength-
specific words like increases the power of what you're doing, and
Yeah.
like Yeah, because she fucking call it like she
So
just
yeah,
tri-beam,
so
like
basically,
tri-beam.
so
she's
basically,
using
yeah.
tri-beam
Say-
cannon.
say
She's
the word-
fucking what's
Say
his
a word,
name?
something powerful or something like that, and you're
Yeah, and like combining it
Exactly.
all together, like say a word, put feeling behind it, and do a hand motion. And so it's like her fucking the heart hand
Yeah.
motion she does as a maid.
Now, do you realize what that is, right? Y'all know what that's from? Like why she did that and why it's so powerful?
I know the heart beam has
It's right
been.
here.
It's
this
Momo.
scene.
It's
this scene right
Oh
here.
it's that
yeah.
scene,
Okay,
yeah.
I thought you were
So
saying it was
she
from
put-
something else.
No,
like,
no. The reason why it's so powerful, she's saying Momo,
Yeah.
because it's like the two things she loves the most, her best friend and Oberon.
yeah,
And that's
Yeah.
why it's so strong. Because that's what correct me if I'm wrong on that. 'Cause
No.
like,
it's
I-
because
I
she
would
went and
believe
trained
that.
at the Crane School, bro. She learned the tri-beam cannon. She's just
Yeah,
TN.
that's right. Crane.
the crane school. But yeah, so it's absolutely just like her putting feeling and emotion into it, remembering Ulcaron and stuff.
yeah.
It's so good.
Tri-beam cannon.
Tri-beam cannon.
Look at
That's
Amazon
exact-
listening to us with its
Yeah.
fucking showcasing of One Piece figures.
That's fucking crazy. I don't like
Dude,
that shit.
One Piece has been fucking.
No. We're not
Oh, we're not
going
going there
We're
yet.
not going
I
there
saw it
yet.
on the
That's-
screen. I thought we were
no,
going
we're
into
not
it.
going there yet.
It's
Not
all
yet.
good. All right.
We're gonna talk about some Chainsaw Man real quick. This chapter was pretty good. I mean,
Chainsaw
Pretty
Man.
good.
it was pretty good.
I thought this chapter
It's
was
pretty good.
pretty great.
It was pretty good.
I thought this fucking was wild because
Yeah.
number one, why the fuck did we think that Denji was in the fucking student council? Well, he's over fucking letting people sit on him. I don't know why I thought that because at the very end of Chainsaw
I didn't
Man,
think he was
no,
in-
no, no,
thought he
at
was
the
in-
very end of Chainsaw Man 1, he sets it up. He says that Chainsaw Man's the head of the like he's part of the student council here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, at the very end. And
He
I'm like,
lied.
No, no. He another fucking dude. He's Chainsaw Man. Like, he's
I
a-
mean,
he's made a
there's
deal with
something's going on
something's
with this
going on with
guy.
where
And I think this is where we're finally gonna establish that Pochita is not actually
not
the
the
Chainsaw
Chainsaw
Devil.
Devil. Yeah. I called that shit.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
this is the
It was
actual
very
Chainsaw
apparent
Devil. Yeah.
given
he's either the actual Chainsaw or he's made a contract.
I think he's like a fiend. Or not a
Yeah.
fiend, but like whatever the
He's-
other
I think
whatever
he's
the
a
human
contractor.
the
I think he's a
hybrids.
contractor or a hybrid of the Chainsaw Devil. is
Yeah,
what
I think
he
he's
is.
the true Chainsaw Man hybrid. Like he's like Katana Man, but for the actual
Okay,
Chainsaw
gotcha,
Devil.
Yeah. Like
Um,
yeah, I think he's
that's
the
crazy.
Chainsaw Devil.
Like seriously, I was like, what the fuck? This bothers me. I was like, what? Like it's like his fucking twists and turns are nuts.
Oh, dude, it's so good. Like, and it just it feels like Saint Jelly. Like, if some shit like this happened in like fucking Naruto or something, like not this exact thing, but like something similar to this, where it's like, oh, but this guy, all like someone else has like, I mean, they basically did this in
did have it.
Naruto
They did
with
Oh, yeah.
someone else having the nine-tailed fox. Like that fucking instantly, I was like, this is fucking stupid. I hate this shit. I'm like, goddamn. Of course, there's another motherfucker
course
rolling
there
around
is.
with a fucking ripcord sticking out of his
Yeah.
chest.
Because it makes sense. Because Pochita was never the Chainsaw
Yeah,
Devil.
Pochita has very clearly been shown to be something beyond that.
far beyond that.
Because-
he just takes the form.
Yeah, he's
of
just
the
called
Chainsaw Devil.
Chainsaw Man. He's
Yeah.
never actually been called the Chainsaw Devil.
No, not
Yeah.
once.
He's
he's always
Pochita or Chainsaw,
Chainsaw
Man.
Man. He is
mean.
Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.
Even in hell.
Yeah,
He is the devil that all devils fear.
yeah. I hope this guy just gets fucking bodied
I hope
by
he gets absolutely
by the War Devil. I hope
stomped.
War Devil just fucking tears his ass apart before he realizes that he's not actually Chainsaw Man.
No, we gotta have a good fight.
Oh,
think
no, I
we
hope this
gotta
guy
have a
gets
real
his
bad
ass
fight.
torn apart, and then
But I mean-
Dingy shows up and actually fucking rolls into the fight.
Now let's talk about Denji. Denji is the biggest piece of shit.
Oh yeah, Dingy's a fucking
Oh,
moron.
Dingy
dude,
cracks me
I
up.
was literally howling at work.
He's so funny.
This motherfucker goes around, picks up cigarette butts,
Yeah.
and fucking rolls them up at the normal cigarettes and sells them to homeless motherfuckers
Yep,
Yeah, he does.
at higher cost.
business, dude.
Dude, he's fucked.
This is so funny. Also, it cracks me the fuck up that they picked Dingy as the one to make into a weapon.
Yeah,
It's so
Yeah,
funny.
and
Dude,
it's gonna
I
fail
kinda hope-
miserably.
It's gonna
Well,
fail so
Here's the
hard.
thing, I kind of hope it happens.
I don't think it's gonna. There's no fucking way
I don't
Dingy's
think
getting turned
he's-
into a
I think He
weapon.
can come back from it. I think he can. Like if this is.
I don't think she's gonna be able to turn him
I
into
don't
a
think
weapon.
I don't think her power will work.
Yeah,
on
I
him.
don't. I think that this is gonna set us up like this plus the fake Chainsaw Man. I think it's gonna set us up for a nice lore drop on Pochita and like what Chainsaw Man
Yeah.
actually is.
Because I think this
yeah.
is what's gonna make Dingy seriously reconsider like what Pochita is.
because this is like because we're in part two like in Fujimoto. I mean Fujimoto doesn't fucking like he doesn't pull any punches. Like he fucking starts going. Like when he starts going,
No.
he's ready to show
Yeah.
shit. Like he doesn't really build things up. He's just like, here it is, and fucking enjoy. And I'm just a fucking pig eating the
Yeah.
slop up.
Yeah,
Like, yeah,
just-
give me more, give it to me.
Dive
Just
right into that
ravenous.
shit.
Yeah, I'm
right
just like,
into it.
yeah, more Chainsaw Man.
Speaking of which, what do you fucking think about your anniversary gift? Then?
Oh, dude, it was fucking incredible. You know, she
Yeah.
fucking pre-ordered Goodbye Eri for me already too. So when
I
it
told her
actually
about that
releases,
shit.
awesome,
I
when
told
it
her about that,
when
yeah.
it releases in English, it'll just come to my house.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
That's
fucking
good.
stoked.
That's
I was
awesome.
like,
Absolutely.
She's like, who does he like best right now? I was like, no, number one Chainsaw Man. Fujimoto all the way. Get all of his shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of
Fujimoto,
All of
yeah.
his fucking shit. Like,
I-
that look back looks fucking.
Oh, dude.
That
Look back looks good.
I need to. I'll bring it in next Monday so you guys can take a look at it. But it's bigger than a normal manga volume. Like it's like
That
like
makes
Oh,
sense.
that's
like a-
dope.
Oh,
like-
you mean like
yeah,
oh,
like
okay.
dimension wise, like it's bigger.
That's
Like
cool.
like
Yeah.
I would say like the manga like if this is the look back, like the manga volume's like this, like
Damn.
Oh,
so it's
okay,
wider and taller. So when you fucking look at the art in it, incredible.
That's
it's like
awesome.
Yeah,
it's
that's
like
what I like about-
superimposed.
That's what I like about the fucking Berserk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dude, Berserk's
I
fucking crazy.
really
want to
pick up
I-
Fujimoto stuff.
I
Like,
love it. I was so fucking pumped.
I don't
Yeah.
often want to get physical copies of stuff, but I do want to get his stuff.
There's only a couple
There's-
things I want.
Yeah, there's manga that I would love to have like a full set of, but like Chainsaw Man's great because it's an easy one to collect because there's only 11
Yeah.
11 volumes
There's
for
not many-
part one.
Not many volumes.
Part one
No.
is just 11 volumes, and then everything else Fujimoto's done besides Fire Punch, which would also be like maybe 10 volumes, is just
that's right.
one
It's just
shots.
one shots. Yeah.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
so
But yeah, so I see this. I see her not being able to turn him because he's a devil.
Well, here's the thing.
I think
effectively.
it's
He might-
something-
Here's the thing. It's all about whatever she touches and says a name, and he cares about it.
I was just
think-
about to say that's
yeah.
I think Denji is gonna be such a fucking piece of garbage that
She
she's gonna
won't-
just
she
fucking
won't
hate him.
care.
She won't be able to make him into a strong weapon because she's just gonna fucking hate
Or-
him
Or he has someone to finally talk to.
because he's a
Also,
fucking
I
degenerate.
I don't think you know how strong it would be if the War Devil could turn other devils into weapons.
Yeah.
What's she supposed to do?
I
though?
don't.
But yeah, but
No.
like Yoru couldn't. If Yoru couldn't turn Chainsaw Man into a weapon down in hell, like I doubt she's gonna be able to turn Denji into a weapon with Pochita being his heart.
Yeah, I don't think. Because also, why wouldn't she have just like grabbed another devil immediately?
Yeah,
Like anytime
Well,
she's
it
in a
has-
fight
well,
with a
here's the thing, though,
devil.
she has to care about it. That's the thing.
that's fair.
She does have to care about it.
She does have to
That's why
care about it.
That's why the sword came from her mom's uniform.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Like destroyed fucking.
she didn't say
Well,
she
so-
has to care about it. She said the more you care about it,
Stronger
the
it is.
stronger it is.
because she
Yeah.
did straight up turn old boy into a spinal fucking
Yeah,
cord
and
sword.
that teacher,
and then,
she didn't care
yeah,
about him at all.
she didn't give a shit about him. She just
Yeah.
saw him. He was a weapon
Well,
ready to
no,
use.
I think she did kind of care about him because he was the teacher always checked on her.
But
He's like,
that was Yoru. Like Yoru doesn't fuck. Like Yoru just ripped his fuck, and then he
Yeah.
crumples the Justice Devil into a fucking, or part of her at least, into a grenade and blows them both up.
Oh, that's right.
Hey,
He does
there's a
take
devil.
part of a
There's your
devil.
devil.
and
Yeah,
put it
that's
into a
true.
grenade.
There's your devil answer. Yeah, she turned fucking her hand into a
Why
devil.
wouldn't she do that more then?
I think that
She's
it's
scared of Chainsaw Devil.
Yoru probably has a lot more power. Like, he has a lot more power and experience with their abilities than she does. Obviously, like
Well,
I think.
yeah.
So I think that might be part of it. Yoru, like, because clearly, like, I don't think that Yoru would say, like, you have, like, the more you care about, the stronger the weapon it'll be. If that wasn't a restriction for her, and I don't know if that is a restriction for Yoru himself.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
This
Fuck
shit,
it, moving on, dude.
this
Yeah.
shit is
We'll
dope
figure
as
it out.
fuck.
Okay, now listen,
Jujutsu
Jujutsu
Kaisen.
Kaisen is I was thinking that it was at a fucking weird place, but not anymore. Okay, this is fucking.
Bro,
This is the fucking movement I want,
confirmation that Kenjaku has a barrierless domain expansion.
dude.
Fucking hype.
No, that's basically the same thing as fucking.
Yes,
yeah,
Sukuna also has a barrierless
Fucking
domain
crazy.
expansion. That's what's so crazy about it, is
Yeah.
that it's barrierless.
dude. And he's a. Let me tell you something. Kenjaku's a fucking thing.
Yeah, he is.
He straight up was like, hold on. Bitch was monologuing in her head. It was like, no, hold up, fuck up. He's like, hold up, fuck up.
Yeah.
You ain't opened your vein yet, bitch. Hold
Yeah.
up. Fucking hand signs. Here's my fucking cursed giant womb, whatever fuck
Yeah.
it was.
His is dope.
His is fucking crazy. You
It's
seen it?
dope looking.
No.
Oh,
that's
my
fucking
god,
showtime.
yeah.
That's fucking, yeah. we
Go
got
back
it.
to
No, I haven't
I think
seen
you
it.
can. I think it's at the beginning of this chapter. If you just go to the beginning of this
Oh, is
chapter,
it?
I think it starts out with him showing his domain, or like if you get through this,
There it
yeah,
is.
like this fucking
Yeah.
womb profusion.
Oh my
You
God.
perfusion. It's massive as shit.
insane.
It is
disgusting. It's
horrifying.
horrifying
Yeah,
as
it's
fuck.
Yeah, it
fucking.
looks gross.
But it's crazy. Yeah, he has
Yeah.
no fuck. Like
So
so
the-
the. Oh,
Yeah,
go
yeah.
ahead.
So the plan was they were trying to pull his domain.
Yeah.
Okay. So and then Tengen was going to fucking dismantle it. No, Tengen fucking they fumbled.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they fumble. He was like, Tengen's like, oh shit, fuck, I can't do this. Dude, that's
Yeah.
a barrier. He's a barrier god. You know,
Yeah.
he's like the god of barriers. Like, so he's like, oh shit. And if he tried to do like an O technique, and Kenjaku finds out, you see in the right panel here, he's like slowly dismantling. He's like, no. He's like, I'm a thug, motherfucker. You ain't lived a life. He's like, you haven't lived a fucking life, bitch. And then just fucking crushes old girl, dude.
We actually are like a chapter behind on this that I didn't realize, but it doesn't matter because I'll explain.
Yeah,
I'll explain to you right now. Yuki's curse technique is fucking bonkers.
Oh, yes. Her technique is fucking crazy.
She can add mass to herself indefinitely without increasing her size.
Oh, what?
Which means, yeah, dude, the last chapter, you don't see it, but Kenjaku goes to block one of her hits, like after she beats herself up, shatters his fucking arms. Like his arm is hanging off of the bone, like, and one of them's just gone. Like she just fucking punches one arm clean off, the other one's just dangling. He reverse curse techniques to bring his arms back, and that's when we lead into this. And then he uses his fucking domain expansion sure hit technique to fucking crush her right here.
Yeah.
This bitch is coming around. She's all fucked up, and he's like, all right, she should be able to use reverse curse technique. Like, nah, she isn't going to give him the time to get his curse technique back. She's ready to fucking fight him. Look at her arm. Look at her arm just flopping around.
Why don't you heal yourself?
He's like, why are you not healing yourself?
Yeah.
I don't wanna.
Yeah, she's just ready to fuck shit up.
Yeah, she doesn't give a shit, dude. Now, here's the thing. Her little fucking Shinigami, named Garuda.
Yeah, it's sick.
That's funny.
That kind of confirms the theory of a lot of this has a lot
She
of
gives
indie.
me
it has a lot of
Indian like.
Oh, what's her?
Yeah, Hinduism and like
there we
Buddhism.
go.
There's a lot of Japanese Buddhism is very prominent in Japan.
Yeah,
so
she turns her fucking Shinigami to a fucking.
What's
dog.
her name in My Hero? The bunny girl, Mirko.
Oh, Mirko.
Yeah,
This
gives
is
me-
basically
yeah,
Mirko.
it's
Yeah,
Mirko
It's
energy.
Mirko.
Yeah.
she's crazy. Like her curse thing, so she can add. The only other thing that's a target for her curse technique is Garuda, the Shikigami that's become a curse tool. So she can just like. It rolls up into a ball and she increases its mass and then just fucking kicks it and sends it flying at him like craziness.
Oh yeah, that fucking demon thing that was over the fucking White House.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just fucking one shot.
I don't think that she's dead here either because
She's not, no.
definitely because she confirmed she has a domain expansion of her own. Like she confirmed she has a domain. And the only so like they're talking about it, she's like, well, we want him to use his domain. Why don't I use my domain first and force it? And Tengen's like, nah, that ain't gonna work because then your domain's the outer shell and his is inside of yours, which means your domain's gonna get eaten away at first. So we gotta force him to use it without you using yours. And he just fucking does it because Kenjaku's fucking raw. Doesn't
Kenjaku doesn't give a shit.
He doesn't give
That's
a fuck.
so insane.
It's crazy that we're seeing this is the kind of backstory shit that My Hero.
Yes.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
This
Like,
shit is-
this shit is fucking.
This is
vicious.
great.
Yeah, I mean the last
Like-
two chapters have been fucking crazy. I can't wait for the next.
I mean, Kenjaku, like, it makes total sense for Kenjaku to have a barrierless domain like Sukuna does, because he's the only character that we've seen so far that even remotely seems like he's on the level of Sukuna.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like,
he dog walking.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers, ain't no way he's getting what he wants. But I mean, it's just what.
So now we got some
One
Punch Man.
One Punch.
One
Man.
Punch!
Okay.
This is
so-
so funny.
So number one, confirmed. He's a
He 100% he's
He's
a
a
monster.
thousand-
He's a
Yeah,
monster.
he
Yeah.
definitely-
He's absolutely
a
He's with
monster.
God.
Yep.
He's talked to God before.
I would be hard
My
pressed
mask,
to.
for everyone not knowing.
I think a My Mask, like, you know how they confirmed last chapter that while Blast was fighting Elder Centipede, that God like contacted him and he refused it. I think God contacted the My Mask a while ago and he accepted it.
I think he contacted him during the fight, like when he died from.
I don't know. I feel like a mime, just the kind of piece of shit that a My Mask has been. Like, I think God contacted him before all that
So
happened.
you're talking about like when the space
Yeah,
came
like
down?
I think he's been fucking around with God's power for a while. I think that's why he's
so like, what's his goal though?
I think he's just here to fucking. I don't know. You know what? That's a great question. I had a.
That's the thing.
I thought I had an answer and I
think
don't.
Right?
I don't
Because,
have an
like,
answer.
I don't disagree with you. Like, he seems like a monster. He seems like he's accepted God's power, but like,
him.
It's almost like he's trying to
think-
find in his own twisted way. He's trying to find a true hero.
I think
that's what I was thinking. It's like he specifically gatekeeps S class.
Yes.
And like he's super critical of the S class for no apparent reason, and yet also for some reason keeps up this like super public figurehead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
It's
I
like
think
he's like I believe that Maya Mask, his true self, is still in there, but I think God is probably like slowly but surely taking over, and like this is my goal. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
so,
I think
because like he doesn't give a shit about these fucking young dudes, right?
no, yeah, he
Because,
doesn't.
No, he doesn't care about Class A.
No, I mean the fucking.
Oh yeah, he
no,
doesn't give.
yeah,
he doesn't give a fuck about
the
these
C
doors.
class group. Yeah, he doesn't give a shit about
Yeah,
them.
He's like, because like these guys are hot. Like these are do hot things now. You know they're talking about his dude, his fucking like,
Yeah, in the
his
idol
keeper.
group.
Yeah, his keeper, fucking like. And that was fucked up because he's not known to fucking do shit like this.
No, like
yeah,
he's
a monster. He's
yeah.
Like, what would you do if I'm a monster?
My Mask is definitely getting a lot. Like he's definitely not anywhere near as in control as he used to be. Like because he used to be like. We knew he was a piece of shit because of his inner monologue, but he kept up appearances. Now he's just like, I don't give a fuck.
Now he knows about
yeah, now that he knows that Saitama is a fucking monster.
Is a monster, yeah.
And he's like, this is what I want to go after. Like, it's like I bet you this is what's. I feel like they're gonna have some clashes.
Yeah.
Very very soon.
I think
I've been waiting for a My Mask and Saitama clash for a long time.
I think a My Mask is going to be like an in-game villain for Saitama. Like the way he's been like slowly being built up throughout the course of the story. I think a My Mask is going to be like in-game.
I want to circle back to something you said where you think he's been searching for a true hero, and I think that really lends itself to this because he's like, you don't have something special, not like he has. I think he has found what he thinks he's looking for in Saitama.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know if he's like a real monster. He might have been in contact with God, and like that has to do with part of it. I think he was just saying that, just like, oh, you guys, you think you're hot shit?
Didn't he eat a monster heart though?
No.
Oh, did he not? Did he not eat one of the? I could have sworn I felt like didn't something happen? Maybe not the monster, but didn't something happen during the raid on the Monster Association? Like,
well, he got his cock.
I know he got fucked up and then like came back,
and
but
then
like,
he just healed back.
Was just nothing else happened in between there?
We never. No.
I couldn't remember. So I'm just
you may be
remembering
thinking
wrong.
of Speedosonic Sound. He ate one and then he cooked it, so it didn't work.
That's right.
Yeah.
That idiot.
Yeah.
Oh, he cooked the heart.
He cooked the monster core, so it didn't work.
Because remember the two cool ninjas that actually monsterfied gave him a monster heart.
Yeah, and he went to go eat it, and then he cooked it, so it didn't work, and he just got diarrhea.
Yeah, that's right.
The monster
yeah.
Oh fuck.
But yeah, because like I think he's been on this like quest to find a true hero for some reason, and now he thinks he's found it in Saitama.
Yeah. Fuck my mask, dude. I'm talking about these fucking.
Yeah, these dorks.
These
fucking dorks,
absolute
fuckers.
dumbasses.
Dude, number one, I was not expecting an old motherfucker to be behind that mask.
That was gonna be my comment. This was what got me is that like
cracked me up.
This is a kind of character in most manga where like they're hidden for forever and then they take their mask and there's a reason why the author has chosen to mask them.
Like that's kind of like the trend nowadays.
Yeah.
Like, you see somebody and
I think it's absolutely fucking hilarious that he just not only like basically instantly unmasked this guy, but he's just some fucking old dork who's just wants to be a martial artist. And then this I hate them.
What is his fucking name again, dude? What else?
His name's P2. That's his name.
Butterfly DX.
Yeah, Butterfly DX 40. Was it 40?
He is a fucking horrible off-brand P2 from Hunter x Hunter. That's what he is.
Yeah, that's fucking Papa the Rappa.
Papa the Rappa.
That's Papa the Rappa, dude. I was like, wait a minute, he fights the rhymes? Like, that's Papa the Rappa. It's like, all right, cool. And fucking, no one knows who the fuck he is.
And they're
I
just
like how he literally doesn't know any of these motherfuckers.
He has no idea who any of them are.
No.
And his biggest thing is just like, oh, I only got like local channels where I'm from. I'm from City Z.
Yeah,
like,
City Z,
I like
local channels.
Yeah, is it really necessary to fight in rhythm? Like,
really
great question.
Let's
is it
take
really
this
necessary?
outside, Boulder.
Absolutely
They're
not.
trying to big dick game.
Yeah.
Like, no, I don't care. Like,
Yeah.
it cracked me up too. They were like, yeah, we have seniority around here. And he was like, hasn't this place only been open for 2 weeks? They're like, yeah, that's 2 weeks of seniority.
It's 2 weeks of seniority, dude. No.
Fucking dumbasses.
So dumb.
Fucking dumb.
But
all right.
Moving on to the piece of the Vistons.
Oh my god, this
I
fucking
probably said
One
that wrong,
Piece.
but I don't care.
It was
There's-
close enough.
So I'm just gonna spoil the end right now. Like Rob Lucci and Luffy are come face to face right at the end of this chapter. My favorite fucking thing in the world is that Rob Lucci, the man who nearly killed Luffy and his entire crew, and fucking who Luffy fought nearly to the death during a fucking Buster call, and he doesn't even remember his goddamn. He's just pitching guy.
You're pitching
fucking
guy.
hilarious.
You're pitch- Since when has Luffy ever remembered names
Luffy,
of anybody?
he remembers CP9. He's because earlier in the chapter he's like CP0 isn't it CP9, and then Jimmy's like no CP0 is like a step above. So he remembers CP9, but he didn't bother learning Rob Lucci's name. He just knows him as Pigeon Guy.
Well, CP9
Fantastic.
is which one is CP9 again?
CP9 is the secret assassins. That's who they fight at in his lobby. Like Rob Lucci's like the head of CP9.
Oh,
at that
okay,
point.
then yeah. So he remembers that, but like.
Yeah,
it's just funny to me,
like,
like,
what is was it? They say CP9 is here, then they wear all black or something.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
CP9 wears all black.
That's why I kind of think that they got like an upgrade or something.
Yeah, CP0. CP0 is like the secret.
Like, I don't think that this is the same Rob Lucci.
Oh no, absolutely. Rob Lucci definitely has has already been confirmed to have hockey and everything. Like he's rolling with more than he used to.
I don't see how he can take
on
the Straw Hats.
He doesn't have advanced Conqueror's hockey. That alone puts him a step below Luffy, where Luffy's just gonna dog walk.
That puts him a step below Zoro and Sanji.
Yeah, I mean Sanji doesn't have advanced Conqueror's
no,
hockey,
but I think Sanji's like.
I think Sanji could comfortably fucking
Sanji's stepping up to people.
Sanji could fucking dog.
I think anyone on Luffy. I think
Sanji's like up against people who have Conqueror's hockey.
My a friend of mine, shout out to you, Lucas, if you're watching this, but we were talking about this, and one of the things that he noticed that I didn't even notice was bounty wise, all of the Straw Hats besides Chopper are now above Bonnie. Like Bonnie gets introduced to the chapter after they go over the Straw Hats' new bounties. So all of them collectively, besides Chopper, all have a bounty higher than a Supernova Captain, which is one of the most wanted Supernova Captains in Bonnie. Like
also, Bonnie's been out of the game for a minute. She hasn't been doing anything. Like the Straw
Hats
have been doing.
It's still pretty fucking impressive.
No, it is really impressive.
Like, that a Supernova Captain, they're all outclassing them bounty wise.
Which it just makes sense.
I mean, absolutely.
Straw Hats.
They're a fucking Yonko crew now.
Yeah, they're Yonkos.
Yeah, they're fucking full fledged Yonko crew. Like they don't give a fuck.
But I just it's gonna be unbelievable to me to see how this goes where Rob doesn't get dog walked. Like
I think something's definitely gonna happen.
I feel like it's gonna be a good fight, but also we're forgetting that there's literally fucking they have Kuma.
I also think the Seraphim.
They have a broken
also,
Kuma.
But why didn't we think that? Why didn't we think that fucking normal Kuma could just touch himself and teleport to fucking?
I knew that already.
I figured.
I knew he had the. I knew the.
Because like we got,
well, at least I guess we didn't know because we've never seen him actually teleport himself. But it makes sense that he'd be able to.
That he could. Yeah.
That he'd be able to use the pop route.
He was just. We were talking about how it'd take him forever to get there.
Yeah. To get there, like no.
Yeah, we got
the pop route.
Original Kuma. We got a Seraphim Kuma who is technically broken, right? We
don't have original Kuma yet. We don't know where the fuck he teleported himself to at the end.
I think he's here.
I don't know.
I think he's coming
there
here.
could be something else happening. I mean, I agree that it's probably here because he's probably coming to get Bonnie or to see Bonnie.
Dude, that's the only thing they could probably say.
I think that's why Vegapunk wants Luffy to bring Bonnie up to where they're going. Like I think that he probably like as a one last thing like programmed Kuma to either protect Bonnie or like come to see her at a certain point.
It just like it kills me that the moment that CP0 said in the presence of Seraphim Kuma that they're going to also kill Bonnie, original Kuma starts just fucking
I think there's probably
bulldozing.
There could be a connection there for sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like Oda rarely does something where he jumps from place to place and it's not connected somehow.
I do love the Seraphim's names, by like their code names.
Yeah.
Hawk,
S Snake, S Hawk, S Shark, S Bear. Like it's great.
Yeah,
I just
really
like
good.
that it's themed after the animals they're themed after.
That was why they said they were going to Egghead Island, right? Originally was their cover was that their Kuma was broken.
So
that's the thing. Yeah. Also, we were getting into it a little bit for the fucking last time because like I kind of agree with you now. Like why would the fuck would they be saying like our Kuma's broken?
Yeah.
Like,
why would they say that for us? For us,
essentially, because like, obviously it doesn't seem very broken because they fucking teleport on the island, right?
Fair,
you know but I think there's different degrees of broken.
Yeah, like I think that it's probably just not obedient. Like, and I think it ties back into what we. Well, I think it ties back into what we got at the beginning of this arc when Vegapunk talks about how he couldn't eliminate the primal urges of creatures when he makes them. Like that's why the automatic.
So I think
why
they're
the
not,
shark is all fucky is that.
I think he's not completely obedient, and so they were going there to get him fixed, but then we're also just gonna kill Egghead while they were there.
Yep. So 100% I think that. So I wanna talk about something. I don't know if you guys have seen this theory. Like half of this theory is something that I'm like, okay, like actually maybe like this seems pretty interesting.
I
Like
don't
it
read
could
theories,
work.
Daddy. That's why you're
Uh,
here, dog. What's up?
The other half of the theory, I'm just like you're fucking insane.
Yep.
So I'm gonna give you the first half, and then I'll give you the second half for and
Okay.
why I think it. I mean, you'll know why I think it's insane because you'll
Okay.
both think it's insane too. But so you remember back in Impel Down when Ivankov and Crocodile come face to face, and Ivankov talks about how they have something on Crocodile, and it's never revealed what.
Yeah, we never get why Crocodile hates Ivankov.
Yes. So
they made out.
we haven't seen Seraphim Crocodile yet either, right?
True.
So the theory, the full theory is bonkers and bullshit, but
Go for it.
the half the reason why Ivankov is familiar with Crocodile is that Crocodile was born biologically female, and he did the hormone. Ivankov did the hormone surgery to flip Crocodile into a male.
That makes sense.
The other half of the theory is that Crocodile is Luffy's mom, which is just fucking stupid. Yeah, exactly. Don't
No.
ignore that part. It's stupid. Like I
I'm
said,
sorry.
it's
Oh,
half the time I
The
can't tell.
fuck?
Half the time it gets mentioned, it's a meme. Half the time I think people were actually like, "Oh yeah, that could be it. Crocodile could be Luffy's
You're
mom."
fucking
Listen,
insane.
Yeah.
we don't- yeah.
But
I'll like and say
I
things like
think
that.
because there's nothing else that I can think of that would make Ivankov
tie
that
Ivankov
Crocodile
with
would like
Crocodile.
Ivankov because like that's how he
Yeah.
gets. That's why Crocodile even helps Luffy in the first place, getting out of Impel Down and at Marineford is because Ivankov's like,
Calls in a favor.
"Hey, I got something on you. You know, I did make you a man back in the day, so you're gonna fucking help us."
How crazy
That makes sense.
That was
Honestly, it would
fucking
make for
crazy.
what
Oh
for-
my god.
for what Crocodile wanted to do when we first saw him, it would make sense that he believed he needed to be a man.
Yeah.
I think it makes perfect sense.
I think either that or the reason why he hates Ivankov is because Ivankov did it without Crocodile's consent. Like it was an unwilling transition.
That doesn't strike
don't
me as
think
something
that's-
Ivankov would ever do.
No, and I don't think so
Wait,
either.
hold on,
But
did
it's
she-
I'm
did
just
she do that to somebody?
no.
no. She's like I'm sure. I mean,
So-
they've definitely used their devil fruit powers in combat to like fuck
They
with people.
fuck with hormones and like making your face huge
Yeah.
or making your body
Oh,
weird, but
okay.
they don't change your gender without consent.
Yeah,
like that's a
'cause
big.
that's like the whole big thing.
That's
of
a
Kamabaka
huge
Kingdom.
thing with
yeah.
the Okama Kingdom.
I'm pretty sure he did
Maybe
that.
he did, though.
Fucking-
Maybe he-
no,
he
I
might
don't
have
know.
used
I'm
it-
95%
He
sure
might
that
have
he
done
did.
it
didn't
like
think so.
offensively,
Yeah.
like as
Like
a
someone,
as
no,
a
someone was in the fucking like in the party, like not in the party room, but like someone was invading the I guess like the like,
I mean, I could
the-
see
the-
him.
in Opel down, and he just like fucking stuck somebody, and like
I could see that.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, I could see him using it. Them using it
Freaking out.
offensively, like, and very well. I it's
Honestly,
been
I
a
may
while
have
since
just
I read Impel
forgotten.
Down.
Yeah, like it's been a long time.
It's been a minute since I read Impel
Yeah,
Down,
check
so
it
I could
out.
just
Like,
be
I'm
be
pretty
off
sure
on
it
that.
happened. Like she just fucking turns somebody.
I don't think that. Yeah, but so like I think that's I think that theory has a lot of credence as to why what
I
ties
would see.
Ivankov and Crocodile together.
Well, I mean, it also what I also heard a theory that was like not Crocodile, but like Luffy got turned into a man so he can hide from the Marine.
Oh, like that
You can
that
get
he was
away.
like that Crocodile was like a high
Not
profile.
Crocodile, but Luffy's mom.
Oh,
Just in
yeah,
general,
maybe.
Oh.
Could
got
be,
turned
yeah.
Into a, like a, you
We
know,
know
Sure.
so little about
Yeah.
Luffy's mom.
We don't know anything
you
about
don't even
Dragon.
fucking-
Like,
dude, if
like,
it
there's
is Crocodile, I'll fucking blow
there's
my head off.
there's theories that are running around that like, and I don't think that there's any credence to these either. But like, there's theories running around that Luffy and Robin are like half siblings. That Dragon is Robin's dad,
Mm.
and that that's why he goes back to O'Hara and like because he had a thing with Oliva and all that. Like,
Yeah,
I think that's
whatever.
digging a little
That's a
digging a
big-
little
that's
too
a-
deep.
yeah.
I don't think that
Dude, we're
Dragon
gonna
like.
be fucking sitting here,
but-
taking my interest
Yeah.
all goddamn day. We
But
fucking sit
like
there and doing that shit.
Dragon, like I'm very happy that we're getting more Dragon. Like we're even just getting
Yeah.
characterizations of Dragon because like clearly Dragon cares a lot about Kuma. Like he kind of freaks out in this chapter when Kuma just dips. He's like
yeah, no,
where you
he
going,
chews-
Kuma?
yeah,
Like,
it was the last chapter.
yeah.
He was
Yeah.
like screaming at
yeah,
him.
he's like
Yeah, he's
Kuma.
like, tell us
Yeah.
how to help you.
Yeah, like
You know, you got me thinking about it. I feel like there were like some of the guards in the snow realm when they were making their escape got swapped.
I wouldn't be surprised. Ivankov's the kind of person that would use his devil fruit offensively and just fucking start swapping people's gender to
and
fuck
then
with them.
I think they joined the Okamas because when he swapped them, they were like, "This is what I always wanted to be." And
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
like,
Ivankov's known like that's why he's the head of the Kamabaka Kingdom is because he can
They
can truly
they can truly know.
Yeah.
give someone the gender that they want to be. Like
That
he
they
can-
wanna be,
they
yeah.
can they can assign someone else's assign
Yeah,
someone's
I just
gender
like I
at any
completely
time.
forgot about that. But yeah, it would
all
make
good.
sense for Crocodile like to have been by their own choice or not like having been swap genders, that would make sense for them to know Ivankov.
That's the only thing. Because like, why else would they know Ivankov? You know, like there's not like Oda doesn't usually set up just like random things with
and
like a
Ivankov,
character.
Like, what do we know about Ivankov before they joined Dragon?
Not much. I don't think we know anything. Like
I
think they were just the ruler of the Kamabaka Kingdom. I think they were just I think they were just the leader of the Kamabaka Kingdom.
What if that's where Crocodile's from?
Could be. Absolutely.
We don't know shit.
Yeah, we don't know
we
anything
don't
about
know anything.
Crocodile. Like
We
barely.
talk about shit we don't
The
know
only
all
thing,
day, but dude,
the only thing we know about Crocodile is that like what we've gotten in the story so far. We haven't gotten
he
anything, any
holds
like
up-
backstory.
fucking throws sand and smoke cigars.
Yep.
Yeah,
Got some
And
crazy.
he's got a
ass
gnarly ass scar. Yes, he
Yeah.
does have some drip.
Crazy.
he's
fucking
got some
drip.
drip.
He's got some goddamn good drip.
Yeah, but that's it for us today. I think. Right?
Yeah, I
We
think
good,
that
even
is
though
it.
We fucking missed Kaiju number 8. We'll just fucking do it next.
Kaiju number 8 didn't have a chapter.
Yeah.
I-
Girl fucking had the big sniper shit. We
Oh,
can talk
that's
about that.
true. We didn't
Yeah.
talk.
No,
That's
we
fine though.
didn't
We can
talk
get
about
that.
that?
We'll get that next
Yeah,
week.
we
Yeah.
can do that next
Yeah.
week. All right. Well, like, comment, and subscribe because we're back on YouTube now. Check us out where we are.
Shueisha can't keep us down.
They probably could.
Yeah, they
They-
absolutely could. They could bury us into the ground and make sure that no one ever sees
They
us
have
again.
no cause now, though.
Shueisha, please have
Doesn't
mercy.
matter. I was like,
They have got no cause.
That's true.
But all right.
All right.
Shueisha, just
See
love,
y'all next week.
love us.
Bye.